Today we are going to study the reproduction in plants, especially the sexual reproduction in plants. Flowers are the main reproductive organs of a plant. So there are different type of species of plants, and so there are different type of flowers. Flowers are differ in their shape and size, but all flowers have four common parts. And these common parts are: first is calyx, second is corolla, third is androecium, and fourth is gynoecium. So in a bisexual flower, these four parts are present. Now, all of first, so this is the longitudinal section of a bisexual flower. So in this flower, all these four parts are present. The first is the calyx. Calyx is the first whorl of the flower, or you can say the calyx are the outermost part of the flower, or first whorl of the flower, or outer whorl of the flower, which are made up of 4 or 5 leaf-like structures, which are known as sepals. These are green in color, and the main function of the calyx is: first, they provide protection to the flower in the bud stage, and second, they perform photosynthesis. Now, corolla. Corolla is the second whorl of the flower. They are beautiful, colorful, and attractive. And corolla are made up of 4 or 5 leaf-like structure known as petals. This and this petals. And these petals are colorful, beautiful, attractive. So the function of the corolla is to attract the insect for pollination. Now the third, androecium. Androecium is the third whorl of a flower, which is the male reproductive organ of a flower. Androecium is made up of hammer-headed structures, and these hammer-headed structures are of different type, known as stamens. Known as stamens. All are different type. That means different type of stamens are present in the different type of flowers, but all have three common parts. The upper swollen part is called anther. The thread-like structure is called filament, and the joint between the anther and filament is called the connective. The function of the anther is to produce pollen grains. Pollen grains. And pollen grains produce male gametes. One pollen grain produces two male gametes. Now, the fourth one, gynoecium. Gynoecium is the last whorl or innermost whorl of the flower, which is the female reproductive organ of a flower, which is made up of carpels. And gynoecium is also known as pistils. There are different type of flower, so there are different type of carpels. But all carpels have same structures. The upper free end is known as stigma. The tube-like structure is called style, and the lower swollen part is called ovary. Ovary contains white, small or minute structures known as ovules. Each ovule contains one female gamete. And the function of the stigma is to receive the pollen grains during the fertilization.